What's up, guys, and welcome in. My name is Sensei Jay, and today we'll be doing a nice 15 to 20 minute stretch out routine. All right, you guys can use this after your workouts or anytime those muscles are feeling tight. All right, it's going to be a whole full body stretch out routine. Make sure that you guys are ready. Each exercise, we want to hold for about 15 to 20 seconds. We want to make sure that we're breathing in deep, in through our nose, out through our mouths, and we want to get full range of motion out of each part of our body, okay? So make sure that you guys are stretching out completely and nice shorten yourself when you guys are going through it. Make sure you guys are also commenting, and subscribing to the channel, and we'll keep this thing pushing, all right? So first things first, we're going to start off leg spread. We're going to get a nice spread, knees pushed down into the ground. We're going to stretch right down the middle. All right, when we're going down the middle, we're breathing in deep in through our nose. And out a little bit more, stretching a little bit deeper. Now you'll take your chin, you'll tuck your chin into your chest while pushing your back down just a little bit deeper down the middle. Breathe in deep and release. And when we come back to the middle, now we're going to take our opposite arm. So our right arm, we're going to go to our left leg. We're going to start off at our ankle. Breathing in deep. For those who could get deeper and they're already at their feet, that's fine. I have long limbs, so it's going to take me a minute to stretch it out. Breathing in deep a couple times, and then we're going to stretch it out. We're going to get to our toes. Taking our chin down to our chest. Five seconds. We'll bring it back into our knee, back to the center, and down to the other side, starting off at our ankle. Breathe in deep. And on the release of the second breath, breathe out deep. Go for your toes. Right now, what we're working on is our hamstrings. We're working on our rear hamstring. Also stretching out our lats as we stretch across our body. And on release, we come back down to our knees and back to the center. With us back in the center, we're going to come legs together. With our legs together, we're going to lean down towards our ankles. Breathing in deep. Releasing slow. Try to keep your heels up as much as possible and your toes pointed. Getting a little deeper every time. Every breath in, every deep breath in through your nose. And release through the mouth. Pulling our chin to our chest. Taking ourselves, coming back in towards our toes, towards our knees. Now, we're going to lift one knee up. We're going to cross it over, put that foot flat on the ground. We'll take our opposite arm, put it on the outside of that knee, and we're turning our upper body, keeping it straight up. We're turning our upper body right over that knee, and we're pushing our elbow against that knee to stretch out our glute and stretch out our IT band, which is right here, this part of our leg. So not only are we stretching out our obliques, our lower back, and our lats, but we're also stretching out our legs. Breathe in deep. Release slow. Try to keep your foot as flat as possible on that ground. Other foot straight up. A couple more seconds. We're going to release that leg out. We're going to switch sides. Take that elbow, pushing that leg, turning your upper back, keeping your chest straight. Breathe in deep and release slow. In deep and release slow, pushing a little bit deeper into our thigh. Good, good. Now, we're gonna keep that leg crossed just like that. We're gonna lay back with ourselves laid back. We're gonna push our knee down, keeping our ankle flat against our other leg. We're pushing that leg down. We're stretching out our groin right here, our hips. Trying to get them hips open, nice and loose. Now what we'll do is we'll take that opposite arm, the outside arm, we're gonna put it through our leg. We grab our knee. With our grabbing our knee, we're pulling that leg off the ground. You can have the other one here for support. And we're rocking back. Now we're stretching out that IT band once again. Outside of that thigh right here. So we're just pulling back. Still breathing deep, trying to keep your back on the ground. We'll rock it back down. Let it loose and we'll switch sides. Putting your ankle right at your knee. Take that hand, the other hand is here for a base of support. We're pushing that knee down into the ground, opening them hips up. All right, now loop through, grab that knee. We're gonna rock it back till we're flat. Make sure your leg is in a figure 4 lock. Pulling that knee back to stretch out, keeping ourselves nice and flat. Breathe deep. You should be feeling this stretch right here, right in the outer hip. Good, and we're gonna rock it up, let it loose, go down the middle one more time. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that leg, we're gonna swing it across our body like a scissor. But when we're doing this, we're gonna try to take our shoulders and lie them flat on the ground. So I'm gonna stretch my arms out and lie my arms flat. Now, if you guys only have a little scissor, that is fine. Try to keep your legs as straight as possible. But eventually we'll want to try to work our way up into our leg is at probably like, if you think about a clock, at 3 o'clock, 2, 3 o'clock. Keep them legs as straight as possible. Your back flat, arms are out. Breathe in deep. Right now, we're still stretching out those legs. The twist is involved to stretch out our core. We're getting our core involved, our upper body is involved in this. Breathe. Now back to the middle. Rock. We'll go to the other side, laying that leg out. Straighten out them legs. Good, good. Back to middle. We'll sit up one more time. We'll flip around until we get into Hands and knees position. Now, from our hands and knees, we're gonna put one leg all the way out straight. I'll do it from the side so you can see. One leg will be all the way out straight. We're gonna be on the balls of our toes, right? For those who can't hold push-up position, it is fine to just have one knee down and push the heel that is straight into the ground, all right? We're gonna be working on stretching out these calves, okay? For those who need a deeper stretch, we're gonna go up into push-up position. We'll take that off leg and push our heel down into the ground, okay? Just like this. This stretches out that Achilles tendon, stretches out your calf muscle, all the way up your rear posterior. And we're gonna switch sides, switch. Good. Now, those who might be doing it from this position, you're gonna have to get up into push-up position. Those who's already here, that's fine. We're gonna work our way till we get to our toes. So that is called an inchwormer. You guys are just gonna push back on your hands until you get to your toes. And now at our toes, we're just gonna hold right down the middle. Our feet straight, they should be straight ahead. They shouldn't be turned all any kind of way. Try to keep your knees as straight as possible. Stretch it straight down. Breathe in deep. And release. If you have trouble reaching your toes, we have a thing. We like to hold our arms like this, like it's a weight. I'll do it front ways, like it's a weight going straight down. You'll breathe in deep through your nose. And release. When you release, you try to weigh those arms down. And as you weigh them down, you let the arms hang. You get to your knees. We're gonna stand apart, right back over. Now we're gonna inchworm right back down like we just did. Back down to our toes. We're gonna inchworm all the way back down till we get flat on the ground. And when we're flat on the ground, we're gonna put our hands under our chest and push up. All right, you're gonna push your hips into the ground. And I'm pushing my chest up, keeping my chin tucked. I don't have my head all back. We're going to keep our spine in neutral position, and we just want to push our hips right into the ground. Good. From that position, we're going to rock back, spreading our legs as we rock back. With our legs spread, we're trying to push our hips deep into the ground. Arms are out, so now I'm stretching out my lats and I'm stretching out my groin at the same time. When I'm pushing my hips down deep into the ground, I'm stretching my groin out with my legs apart, and I'm stretching my lats with my arms out. You can rock your thumbs up if you need a deeper lat stretch. All right, we're gonna pull the knees back in together. Rock back down, hands under your chest, and push up one more time. All right, back out. Spread them legs out. Now we're gonna get a deeper groin stretch. We're gonna lean to our left. I'm putting the weight on one side as I push. If you need more leverage, you could push off one arm to get deeper into your groin. Super important for the athletes to stretch your groin. Now pushing to the other side is important because It's an exercise you can't accommodate for sometimes when you're playing, just overextension sometimes, hyperextensions, I should say. And it's one of those, this was the worst type of injury to try to come back from. So we're gonna keep it nice and loose while we can. Now, one more time, push-up position. We're gonna walk our way up. And from standing position, you're gonna step out. We'll move this over so I don't have to step on the mat. You're gonna step out straight. You're on the balls of your heels, or excuse me, the balls of your feet in the back, and you're keeping your whole front foot planted. I'm gonna have my arms out, and I am gonna turn against my leg. I'm gonna turn my heel, put my heel down, turn and open up my upper body. Good, back to center. Both feet in, switch out to the other side, push down, I'm gonna turn up, and then I'm gonna open up my body. Good. Now we're gonna get into upper body. So now for your lats, you can find something, a door handle, anything that you could put your arm on. I'm gonna do my front arm so you guys can see it. Your thumb is gonna be pointed up and you're gonna sit your hips back. You can also do this standing if you need to. Either way, you sit your hips back with your thumb pointed up until you feel the stretch right here in your lats. Going all the way down. Keep that thumb high. You sit back. Need more of a stretch, we'll rotate in. Back to neutral. Good. You'll pull your body back into your hand. Switch sides. Start in. And sit those hips back. Good. Now, let's open up the chest. People that be having tight chests, doing a lot of bench press, things of that such. You guys can be down on one knee or standing. You'll have your arm at 90 degrees, okay? Don't have it too low or overly too high. Put it at 90 degrees, and we're gonna be pushing our chest forward. All right, this is stretching out that whole pec and keeping our shoulder neutral so it doesn't hyperextend that joint. While I'm doing this, pushing my chest forward, I could go back to neutral if it's too much of a stretch, and then push out one more time. Good. Let's switch sides. Neutral. Push the chest forward. Good. Now, we got our back, we got our chest. Let's get into some forearm stretches and biceps, okay? We're gonna pull your hand, you'll have it down. So it's straight down, palms forward. You'll take your other hand, you'll pull right at your fingertips and pull your fingertips straight back. Keeping your palm forward and not rotating down. Keep that palm facing up and your forearm facing the sky. Stretches out that bicep and forearm muscle. Back to neutral. We'll switch sides. Good. Once you do that, you do another one. You'll push your palm down now. With your palm down, you'll grab your fingers and pull them in. When you pull them in, you're rotating your body or your shoulders to the front. All right. Let's push your arm in the neutral position. It stretches out that outer part of our forearm. Great for those who play baseball, pitchers, those who work with their hands a lot that might get crepitus in their hands, that might get carpal tunnel. It's a good stretch to stretch out those muscles that might be overworked in your hands and your forearms. All right. Now, shake it out. We're going to take one arm. We're going to pull it right across our chest. Now we're going to stretch out those shoulders. All I'm doing, I'm just taking it right across my chest. And with this arm, I'm pulling my elbow into my chest. So you should feel it right here on the medial to rear deltoid. Good. You'll let that out. Shake it out, and you'll pull the other one across your chest. Try to keep it at neutral. Don't let your shoulder blade get up to your ears or too low. Keep it right at neutral, pulling it right across. Good. We're going to get the other part, the front part of our shoulders and our tricep by taking our arm like we're trying to reach our back, like we're going to touch the middle of our back. Then we'll take our other arm, we'll grab our elbow, and we'll pull that shoulder back. All right. You should feel this right along your tricep and right into your deltoid, into your shoulder. Good, we release, and then we're gonna switch sides. Take that elbow, go right to the middle of our backs, and pull. Take the hand to the middle of our backs, pull your elbow back. Good, you release up, back out. You'll shake it off, and you should be all set right there, all right? That's a full body stretch, light stretch, or light, deep stretch. So full body, light, deep stretch. So make sure that you guys are taking advantage of that. Use that after your workouts to stretch out your body. You can target some areas. So say you do legs, you can do the leg portion. Or if you do upper body, you can do the upper body portion of the stretch out. But doing that stretch routine, 30 minutes a day, in the morning, at night, will be so beneficial for your body, so beneficial to your everyday living routines. You'll avoid a lot of injuries, a lot of overuse injuries, a lot of freak accident injuries when it comes to our knees and when it comes to our shoulders, all right? So make sure that you guys are taking advantage of that. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys for all your support. Make sure that you guys are also hitting that like, comment, and subscribe button. And I'll keep these things coming. This was a suggestion by somebody. Somebody suggested that I do a stretch video. So here you guys go. You guys use this to your benefit and let me know what you think. All right. Appreciate you once again. Sensei J out.